Fucking feel like I'm teaching second grade here. Your roots, as far as hip hop goes, when was it exactly you got into hip hop? When was it that you fell in love with it? Yeah. Why was it?
Sure.
You know, what take us back to that moment.
Yeah. All right. Know it very specifically. In fact, I called you that day. I watched the music video for Classic. I think it's called Classic, produced by DJ Premier. It's got Kanye on it.
Right.
It's got Nas. It's got a bunch of people on it. Starts off with DJ Premier at his MPC, and you know it's an old MPC, you know, the 2000 whatever. He's got, you know, his floppy disk that he's got. He wakes up basically in his like studio, like in his house, flips on a record. He's kind of sorting through some vinyl. He's then flipping through these floppy drives that like are different colors, have little writings on them, like, you know, sick drum set from whatever, like that he ripped and put together, you know, on his MPC. So he's booting up his MPC, throwing records on and stuff, and then it's like as if he's like, you know, making the beat to the song, like kind of in front of you, and he's hitting on, you know, these pads. I mean, I'm talking about, I didn't know what the fuck he was using, you know what I mean? I'm like, What is this? You know, this sound is unbelievable. It looks so cool what he's doing. That got me into it, man. I called you that night and I was like, what is this? You know, because I know you know, you've always been, I mean, I was never into hip hop, rap, you know, you were growing up. So I called you and you were like giving me the lowdown on, all right, that's an MPC, that's a drum machine, Brian. Like, and I'm like, yo, I am saving my money now. I need to get one of these things and I need to start messing around with it because that is cool.
I can dig it. Yeah, and I vaguely now remember that conversation, like very vaguely. I think you called me like later in the night, and you're like, you sounded like you were multi-Ginai deep, and you were like,
oh, it's good.
You were like, bro, what is this? And you sent me a YouTube link, and I was like, oh, it's a drum machine. And you're like, whoa.
Serious.
I'm going to write that down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just completely shattered. Now, you were talking a little bit earlier about telling a story, like with what it is that you, you know, what it is that you're saying on a record and those sorts of things.
Yeah.
Tell us a story.
Check it. We recording live on the B-side of Exodus. Me, I'm just a guest on this. My brother just invented this. Oh. And I just turned 29 back on June 1, wondering if the record of my life's on side 201. Oh. But fuck it. We drinking Red Stripe Light in Miami. And if that's your plan A, you don't need to have a plan B. Ooh. We out here talking music, love, and family. I'm grateful for the gift of another day I get to see. The only energy I know of is the positive. Get your head bobbing. I might drop some Bob Marley shit. 3 little birds, I ain't stressing about the smaller things, focused on some art, but I was never good at drawing things. Bradley Knowles said lovin's what I got. Brian Howe's trying to keep that on lock. And there it is. Firm believer, music brings out the best of us. It's B. Howe on the B side of Exodus.
Oh my God.